Good afternoon. Hey, okay, y'all. I'm back, and I told you I'd be back early afternoon, and here I am. And anyway, today I wanted to talk about just a little bit about how we can reward ourselves when we do something good. With that being said, I would think I'm going to call this Friday Rewards, okay? Because that's kind of where we are, right? But I read something today, and because we were talking about fear, or I was talking about fear earlier, and y'all were having to listen to it. But anyway, I thought I saw something that said fear, like fear written down, but that said the true meaning is, the wind's blowing, y'all. I'm sorry. Why is it doing that? Let me put you in a hold here. Maybe that'll hold you. Anyway, it just says, for your ever amazing. I thought that was nice. Instead, like when you got your word fear, just use it as you're forever amazing. I thought that was good. So I'm going to take it. Anyway, with all that being said, we can always give ourselves, if we lose weight, if we quit smoking, if we conquer something you've been wanting to do in your garage, or you got a chore that you wanted done, or you got the list can go so long, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm sitting in a hole when I have to lean back here, but anyway. So you have to look at, what you do, whatever it is your challenge is, what you've challenged yourself to do, whether it be you're challenging yourself to lose weight, you're challenging yourself to quit drinking, you're challenging yourself to quit smoking, you're kind of challenging yourself to quit spending money, don't go shopping as much, whatever it is, cut down on gas money. It's kind of hard to do today, but sometimes maybe don't go as many places. I guess that's just what you have to decide what you're going to do, right? But there's things you can sit back and say, golly, I wished I could do this, or I wish I could do that. And then you make that goal and you do it. You conquer it. You know what? You got to be proud. And it's like, don't wish for it, work for it, you can wish for it, but if you work for it, it's probably going to get done. Just saying. And then you can be proud of that. And then, let's see, what else? You could tell yourself, I deserve this. You do. And my table's rocking. My table rocking. I don't know. Let me see what we got going on here. And, anyway, things like that. Yeah. And then you could say stuff like, I'm worth the celebration after I get it done. Whether it be you decided you weren't going to spend extra money on clothes this week. You know what? If you conquered that, then you're worthy of that celebration. Remember that, okay? If you didn't eat as much as what you thought, but if you were going to go to a birthday party and you decided you were going to make a promise not to eat that birthday cake, or whatever it is, you're worth it. You're worth that celebration to reward yourself, because that is what you did. You made a goal and you stuck to it and you did it. So that right there makes makes it all worthwhile, is when you can stand up and you can say that, and you can say you're proud of yourself. And and I read something the other day. It said, let me think how it went. I got to get it right. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of what it said. That thing is fixing to tip over. Something about okay, let me get it right. Your future self is watching you now. Make them proud. I thought that was good. If your future self is watching you right now, make her proud. Make him proud of whatever it is you're doing. I thought that was good. So I tried to remember it, and I did good. I remembered that one, y'all. Yay. Shirley did good. Anyway, so sometimes I worry about myself. But anyway, I thought that was good. But I think we just need to be whatever we set our goal to, you earn it, you work for it, you earn it, you're worth it, and then you be proud of what you did. You just be proud that you did it, you accomplished it, and now you go on to your next goal. And that's what you do. That's just the way it works. I mean, just down and out. That's it. And I was just going to make a short video just to tell you, because this one has to be a little shorter than the other one, but that's okay. But I thought that was good, just to know within yourself that you're worthy of that, and that if you set your goal and you conquer it, be proud. Be proud of what you've done. And that's just what I was going to tell y'all. Just a little bit of encouragement for Friday afternoon. And that's what I was going to do. And then I did write one thing down I was going to tell you. And I thought this was good. It was I couldn't remember this one. Let me tell you. Okay. Now, this is a good thing to remember just in general. I got to get my book over here so I can see. Okay. What gets recognized gets reinforced. What gets reinforced gets repeated. I'll do that one more time. What gets recognized gets reinforced. What gets reinforced gets repeated. That's good. What do you think? I think that's real good. So if we can see ourselves in any of those situations, then you know what? You stand up, you be proud, and know that you're worth, and know that your energy and the time you put into whatever it is that you wanted done, you did it, you conquered it. Be proud. Be proud. And if you have to go out and celebrate a little bit because you accomplished something, go for it. Go for it. You always ought to have, and I never did do this, because all through Weight Watchers, they would send me little things like if I lost 25 pounds. I said, what are you going to reward yourself with? Well, I never rewarded myself with anything other than me. It made me feel good for me. And every pound I lost, and when it first started, I was not that way. Even that I didn't even think I was good enough for that. But every pound I lost, and as the numbers crept up, you know, I did come to the realization eventually that I was worth every bit of it. I was worth every bit getting rid of that toxic part of my body. And I'm going to hope and pray it doesn't come back, because it could come back tomorrow, you know. But I'm hoping that I can continue my journey, and I'm hoping, because life happens, y'all. And if it happens, then we have to get back on track, and we have to make whatever it is work again. And that is the joy that we can have, is we've got the freedom to do that. You know, we can make those decisions for ourselves. So with all that being said, I just wanted to keep you a minute, and I wanted to tell you to be proud of anything that you have set your goal to and you have accomplished. And I just thought that was really good. And I just thought that fear, and then it's just, and it said, fear, for you're ever amazing. I don't know what to say about it, but that made me stop and think, and thankful. That's what I'm going to leave you with now this afternoon, is thankful. Thankful and grateful, as we are every day. Again, I got to say my little disclaimer, y'all. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. I'm 68 years old. I have lost 100 pounds on Weight Watchers. It took me about 14 months with no medications. We, on this page, talk about weight loss. Whatever your journey may be, we're here for accountability. We talk about the stress and anxiety that goes along with weight loss. We also talk about the fear that goes and the pain that goes along with it. And there is all of that, because it's all wrapped up together. We also talk about, we're going to start talking about, probably this next week, And I'm trying to get all the information together because I don't want to tell y'all anything wrong, because that's not what I want to do. So if I can't get it all together this week, it'll be next week. But we're going to talk about the different kinds of makeup that after you maturely age, we're going to use that nicely, that your makeup should be different than what you did when you were 25. Okay, I get it. And I'll tell you one thing I did notice. My eyes have sunken back in since I've lost weight. And I don't like that, but, you know, I guess it goes along with it. But there's a way you can do your makeup where it doesn't look like that. And maybe that's what all this is about too. You know, maybe that's the reason you start changing things, because things change on our bodies the older we get. And then you need to change with whatever the change is. So we're going to work on that. And I work on it, the sags, bags, and wrinkles. And so anyway, and we're going to embrace it. We're going to be proud of it. No medicine is ever offered here. We go from the natural standpoint. We embrace what we have. And I give no medical advice whatsoever. And there is no medical advice. It is, if you hear something along my journey that you think you can take and add to your journey, take it and make it work. And that's what we're here for. We're here for your accountability. And if you have any mental or physical things that you need to get checked out by a doctor, don't second guess it. Go to the doctor. Get yourself fixed, because your overall health is as well as your mental health. It all works together. So with that being said, I have to give my disclaimer every day on my videos. So I've done it again. And anyway, I just want y'all all to be proud of what you've accomplished. I'm very proud for everything that y'all have accomplished. I am very proud that y'all have stuck with me. And we're just gonna make this good. And one day I'm gonna figure out how, if somebody wants to say something, I can bring you online. I can bring you online with me. So we'll do that too. So see, there's a lot of things we're working towards, and I'm learning a lot of new stuff every day that I can do now that we couldn't do before. So see, things are changing. I'm getting a little more, what do you call it? A little more leeway deeper into the system of what we're doing. So that's a good thing. And on my achievement goals, I need one follower. One. If somebody that didn't follow, if you could follow, that would take care of my goal for the week. I'd be done. I'm 99% done, and that would take care of my one thing. But I can't do that either. I can do all the other stuff because I have to actually work and do it. But that's one thing I can't do. But that's all I need. It's just one. Somebody could just click it, then it'll go into my system. Then I'll finish not my bonuses. It's my challenges for the week. But you have to earn these badges, and I've got a lot of badges. So, and it's for the creators and stuff, and that's just what they want you to do. So that's what we do. So anyway, with all that being said, that's where we are. And I'm just going to leave you with, just remember, you deserve everything that you work for. Okay, you've earned it. Then embrace it and know that you're worth it. Okay, and then we will see y'all. I'll be back tonight. It's what, about 1:15? I may be back about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I don't know. I'm gonna try. If I get a minute, I'll stop and see y'all. And we'll see. I'm just going to make my appearances. That's what I'm going to do. And anyway, so that's where we are. And then we'll see y'all back probably about 4 o'clock, 3:30 or 4. Okay? Well, anyway, y'all have a good day, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.